Hey everybody, I hope you're doing good. My name is Krista DeYoung, and today I want to talk about boundaries within relationships. Not just romantic or dating relationships, but also within friendships. And we're not going to talk about physical boundaries, although those are really important. Actually, what I want to talk about is emotional boundaries. When I think about boundaries within relationships, I like to encourage girls, especially high school and college age girls, to not throw away every single ounce of their life story, their emotional capacity, and just like give it away to a guy. First of all, this person, let's pretend it's a dating relationship, this person is not your husband if you are dating them. Just by nature, they're not. So you are not committed for life. And I know that I've done this and I know that you do this. It's so romantic to like stay up all hours of the night talking on the phone, and it feels like you're really connecting because you are when you're sharing parts of your story and parts of your life. And I hear a lot like, okay, so what do you like about this guy? Why are you dating him? And a lot of it is like, well, he's the only person who really understands me, or like I've told him everything about me, everything. And, he still loves me or whatever. I also hear like, yeah, I'm the only person that he shared this information with. And that's good and great. And there's a place for that. However, what I like to caution is the person that you're dating or the person that you're pursuing, they don't have to know every single little intimate detail about your heart, about your past, about everything, that makes you tick. It is good to get to know someone. The danger with that, just something to think about, is that if that relationship ends, then you have just sent someone off into the world with the most tender parts of your heart and your life. And it's information that in the moment probably felt like it was great to share and it brought you closer together. However, there were no boundaries around what this person got to know about you, what they got to learn about you, and now they're gone. So that's just the risk that we take. And I'm not saying that, you build up a wall and you just don't share anything. Just be really discerning about how deeply you want to share your life with someone who is not a committed life partner. Now, the same thing applies to friendships. You can have really great, deep friendships, and this probably applies a lot more to maybe middle school or high school students, but your friends are going to change. The friends who were your besties in 6th and 7th grade are probably not the same friends that you're going to have junior, senior year of high school. Maybe they are, that's great. But as we go along, your friends don't have to know every single element of everything. And it's okay to set up some boundaries and withhold certain information that is either really personal or that you feel like you just don't need to share. Another emotional boundary that we can set is if you're a high schooler trying to help other girls or other people in your class trying to navigate their pain. So for example, if you have a suicidal friend, if you have a friend who is a self-harmer, those are things that are great to step in and support them with, but you're going to need some emotional boundaries that say, okay, here's where I end and you begin. I cannot carry all of your pain. And if it's stuff that is really life-threatening or dangerous, it is not expected that you as a teenager should know how to help your friend in every single way. You need to find a trusted adult and you need to encourage your friend to get help. It is way too much pressure to feel like you are emotionally responsible for the well-being of your friends. There's a difference between support and then kind of codependence. So this goes a bunch of different ways, deciding how much you're going to share with your friends, how much you're going to share with the people that you're dating, and also what is a way that you can engage in relationship without giving every single part of your heart and soul to people who you're not married to, or in a time in your life where friendships are just kind of changing. So the other side of this, really quick note before I wrap up, if you are someone who has been trusted with a friend's very personal information, That is their story. That is not your story to go share around town and tell everyone and gossip about, especially if or when that friendship ends. And if a friendship has ended and now you have all of this really personal information, the most respectful and honorable thing to do is hold those secrets and not share them outside of that friendship. That's just rude. So anyway, that's your tips of the day. I hope you guys have a great week.